Hello nail friends, welcome back to my channel again. This week I had a look at Charlotte Pilgrim's nails and loved this bright pink set that she did. I didn't have all the glitters and colours that she had, although I have kind of ordered a few now. She used magenta CJP, but they're sold out at the moment, so I bought some more, which should be here this week. But I found a pink and applied it, and it was pretty horrible. And then I found another one in my drawer called Tutti Frutti from Nailart Systems. It's from their neon collection. Absolutely stunning, really bright, gorgeous pink. I did have the rainbow bouquet or bouquet. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. You can see me putting on the original pink that I had, which I hated, so I wiped that off and started again. And when I found this lovely pink, that first finger that I just did, the index finger, was just a layer of crystal glass CJP with the rainbow bouquet on, and then I've come on to this ring finger now, and I'm using this horrible pink powder. I don't even know where it was from or what it is, but it wouldn't stick, didn't stay nicely, wouldn't go on, so I just wiped it all off and then started again with the new pink, which you'll see in a minute. I didn't have all the glitters that Charlotte had either, so I kind of made do what I had. I had this lovely mix of pinks and oranges and glitters called Heatwave, and that's from Smiley 6062 off eBay. And then obviously cap them in crystal glass. Anything that you do with glitter I cap with crystal glass. So here you can see I'm using, look at that, what a beautiful pink, absolutely stunning. I've just ordered Barbie pink and flamingo pink from CJP, and they're bound to be the same colour, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. On here I'm adding the Heatwave Smiley 6062, putting it across the whole nail, and then I'm going to add some rainbow bouquet on the top and then seal the lot in crystal glass. I've used Handria again today. I am not in love with this hand anymore at all, and I've now ordered the Flexi hand. Super excited about that, can't wait for that to come this week. £75 and £4 delivery, so £79. But looking at the reviews on here, I think it's going to be well worth it. I'm really excited. And then I've ordered a new Liz Guild brush and 3 new colours and some 3 glitters, so I'm a bit skint now, but anyway, I enjoy it. It's my hobby and I'm enjoying doing the videos. On that first ring finger there, you can see that I've tried to do the netting effect. It didn't work, so I've kind of cut out the bit where it all went horribly wrong and I had to file it all off and then start again. I did manage to get the netting to work. I think what I did was I put it on too tight and all the acrylic popped through the holes, which I don't think you're supposed to do that. So I redid it, but you can see later on where I've kind of corrected it. On this little finger, I'm going to do an ombre, so I've started with the pink, just a wash with the pink, and then I've added the heat wave on the top of that. The mix that I'm using on this ombre finger now, on this middle finger, is a mix of Amore CJP with some, I've got a tube of Magpie glitter called Angel, and I mixed it beforehand. Oh my god, absolutely stunning. Charlotte has got one in hers. I'm not quite sure who her glitter was, but this is what I found, and absolutely beautiful, so I'll definitely be using that again. Just touching up a bit more of the pink on that finger, just because it was a bit patchy in places, and then just making sure I've got the blend right. My nails are nowhere near the standard of the girls that I watch, but I am learning every day, absolutely loving it, enjoying it, getting better all the time. I hope you enjoy watching somebody who's new and who's a bit of a novice, but we've all got to start somewhere, haven't we? Again, on this little finger, I'm using the Amore and the Magpie Glitter Angel in the cuticle area, and then I'm blending that down into my glitter. So it's an ombre effect. And there's just one bit of glitter in my way there, and I'm trying to cover it, but it's not having it. Oh, excuse my dogs barking. Mika! Sorry about that. You can see that index finger there where I've gone over it with the pink. You can just about see behind that finger, and it's all chunky and big where all the acrylic came through the netting. You can just about see how horrendous it is. Anyway, I'll take that off in a minute, but you don't see me filming that. Capping this middle finger now with crystal glass. I do work very wet. When I watch these videos back, I can't believe how wet that I actually work. I don't seem to be able to get a drier bead. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but they end up okay anyway. But I'd like to be able to do it with a bigger bead. Maybe I think probably I'm a bit scared doing one big bead as opposed to a few little ones. Anyway. So this is me going back to the index finger. I've scraped all the mess off that I made, and I'm starting again. So I'm just putting a layer of crystal glass down, and then I'm going to be using the rainbow bouquet, however you want to call it, down first, letting that set a little bit, and then I will cap in crystal glass, leave that to set a little bit, and then put the netting on. But this time I won't press as hard. And I think that's where the secret was, not pressing too hard. Anyway, we'll see how it turns out. Keep watching. I'm just capping the pinky finger. Oh, excuse my dogs again. Lola! Lola! Sorry about this. This is where now I'm going to put some crystal glass on this index finger. Again, very wet. I need to work on that. It's only when you watch yourself back you can see how many times I put a bead on, if you know what I mean. Instead of just one or two beads, I just go over and over and over and over until I get the shape that I want and I get the apex in the right place. It just seems a bit pointless, really. I wish I could just stick it on in one go, but anyway. So we're starting to come together now. I think this might be me using the netting. No, I'm just checking to see if it's setting a little bit, which it was. What I'm doing there, Charlotte advises that you put your netting in the dry acrylic powder, so I think it doesn't stick as much. So this is me putting the netting on. I'm trying not to push it down too hard, but obviously making sure that it's stuck, and I'm pushing it with my fingers. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. It was a bit patchy actually when I put the colour over the top. I just couldn't get it even, but I think it's something I'm going to have to practice. So then I move on to the thumb, and again I'm using that beautiful Tutti Frutti on the cuticle area, and then I'm going to fade that down to the tip, and then I will be using the rainbow bouquet, I think, on this nail. I'll tell you in a minute. This colour is absolutely stunning. Yeah, rainbow bouquet I used on this nail, and then obviously capped in crystal glass. Beautiful. Now I think I'm taking the netting off here and praying that all the acrylic doesn't come off with it. I know you've got to be quite gentle and lift it up gently. There you go. I have some sort of design on there, I'm not quite sure what it is. And then Charlotte said to put a wash of the colour over the top, this is where it went a bit patchy, because I think it was too thick and it wasn't a thin wash as it should have been. I don't stop there. I'll just add a bit more, just keep adding and adding and adding, and in the end I don't know what happened. But it looked lovely when it was finished, so I was very pleased with it in the end. I didn't film me filing all these nails because I didn't want to bore you all. So I finished capping, then I filed all the nails and then buffed with a sanding block, and then got rid of all the dust with my dusting brush, and then top coated with my favourite Bluesky non-wipe top coat. It's really hard on this hand to kind of keep it in focus, but that's me just learning as well, isn't it? So hope you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed doing it. Subscribe. I've got about 25 subscribers now, which is brilliant. Thank you very much in 2 weeks. So I would like to see a few more. Hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment. Some advice, some tips would be useful. Thank you very much, and please subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed. Thanks very much. Bye.